Coming up on High Now Daily, we get to know Tossed and Found Jewelry, creating unique, ocean-inspired, one-of-a-kind sea glass pieces from Hawaii and around the world.
And I'm here at the Compleat Kitchen in Kahala Mall for their annual knife sale. We're going to be doing knife demonstrations with Thomas. Then we're going to be hanging out with Ka'iolani and her spices. She's whipping up all the samples for us here at the Compleat Kitchen.
And I'm in the High Now kitchen for Foodland 5. We're cooking up Portuguese sausage Manila clams. All that and more right now on High Now Daily. Hello everyone and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm McKenna Maduli. We've got a great show for you today and we're gonna get things started by tossing it over to our Rachel Pocaro, who's live at Compleat Kitchen. We've missed you so much, Rachel. Welcome back. How you doing?
Girl, I am so excited to be back here on High Now Daily. I spent the last 2 weeks hanging out, editing, and that's because we were in Japan for 9 days. But man, you, Kainoa, Lauren, Billy V, everybody held it down. So mahalo to all of you for holding it down, High Now Daily. And now I'm out and about. I couldn't be more excited than being here at the Compleat Kitchen in Kahala Mall. And one of my faves over here, we've got Richard, the store manager. Richard. Gosh, darn, we're having a fun time here. There's a lot happening. Tell us about this amazing annual sale.
We're having our annual cutlery and cook gadget sale. Everything is 20% off. Cutlery includes knives, cutting boards, sharpeners, scissors, knife bags, and everything is 20% off. It's a 10-day sale. It ends on the 23rd, this Sunday.
This Sunday, it ends on Sunday, so you can come in and shop. Again, he said the knives, the cutlery, all the gadgets, the cooking gadgets, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so tell me a little bit about how you folks are celebrating. You guys have some vendors here, right?
We have some vendors. One of our most popular vendor is Ka'iolani Spices.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and check on Ka'iolani Spices. She's adorable over here, and we're gonna check back in on Richard just a bit. Ka'iolani.
Aloha, Rachel.
Thank you so much for whipping it up for everybody over here. The line was long because you can smell it throughout the entire mall. So tell me a little bit about Ka'iolani Spices and what you got going on over here.
I'm making our famous curry fried rice with mango. It's new. I originally started with the cranberry. So right now, instead of making it from scratch like this, we have it all in the bag. So the rice, the mango, and the curry, exotic curries in the bag, you just put in the rice cooker.
Beautiful, okay.
Filming.
So you started off with your spices here, then you decide, you know what, I'm gonna make it even easy for everybody, easier.
Yes.
And you just put it in the bag for everybody to enjoy.
Yes, and more flavor without the labor.
More flavor without the labor. I like where you're going with that. Okay, so tell me a little bit about how you got started and all the different spices that you use. They're organic, no preservatives. How special is that?
Very special because, you know, a lot of us, we should not have chemicals in our body. So I decided I make rubs and seasoning, all made in Hawaii. No, just natural, no MSG. And it's easy. That's why I created rubs to help people cook again. So my friends were saying how busy they were. And I said, oh, I'll make rubs and seasoning. Shake it, rub it. That's it, bake or grill or stir fry.
Beautiful, that is a good friend right there, trying to make it easy for all your friends to cook, get in the kitchen and eat delicious and also eat clean. She said natural, organic, no preservatives. So Ka'iolani, thank you so much for giving out the free samples today. So come on in, Compleat Kitchen. They've got all kinds of grinds here. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna move back here because I've got Richard and he's got a whole bunch of local products that you can find right here at Compleat Kitchen. Richard, what do we have on the table?
These are our popular locally made items, and we have shave ice for the shave ice machine. We have kitchen towels.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the shave ice here in Hawaii. You gotta have that shave ice, right? You can make that at your own house. I like that, making it easy.
We have Ka'iolani Spices, and we also have tea, we have coffee, pancake mix, which includes mochi as well as gluten-free. And then we have honey, Manoa honey, and Hula Girl candied ginger.
Beautiful. And this is the bag. This is Ka'iulani spices right here. So she's got a few different flavors you can choose from. Like she said, she makes it easy for you. Just throw it in your rice pot, cook it up. And we're going to be talking more about Compleat Kitchen and what they're having here. Come in and shop with them now until the 23rd, correct?
23rd, this Sunday.
This
Yes.
Sunday. And then you guys are also going to be doing some demonstrations throughout the stores, including a knife demonstration. Who are we going to be seeing next?
We're going to be seeing Thomas Peace.
Thomas
He's the Shun sales manager.
Sales manager of Shun Knives, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to be doing a little demonstration a little later. Come on into the Compleat Kitchen now until the 23rd to take advantage of the 20% off, the cutlery, the knives, the cooking gadgets, all the things you really need in your kitchen. You said it is a one-stop shop here, right?
One-stop shop for all your kitchen needs. Yep.
Boom, you got it right there, Richard. We're going to check in with McKenna right now because she's back in studio. What's happening, McKenna?
Hey, thanks for that, Rach. That's wonderful. All right, now it is time for a new Farmers Market Find. In today's Farmers Market Find, we get to know Ingrid Lynch, owner and designer of Tossed and Found Jewelry, who makes beautiful ocean-inspired sea glass jewelry. Welcome. This is really beautiful, beautiful stuff. Tell me a little bit about your story.
So I was actually originally a magazine designer, and I knew when my kids grew up and moved out, I wanted to try to do something different. So I still wanted to design, but I wanted to create using my hands, and I wanted to upcycle. So a friend came to visit me and asked me to take her to look for sea glass. Found a really cool piece of sea glass my first time out, decided to take classes at the Honolulu Museum of Art. I did that for years, and then I just opened up my own business. And
I have to say, these are beautiful. I love the mission and the intention behind each of these pieces. Why don't we go ahead and show your beautiful work off? Why don't we start over there?
so since the ocean is what creates the sea glass, I like to do a lot of pieces with ocean themed, ocean inspired, and also marine life that are in and around Hawaii. So I do a lot of waves, and I like to do them in different situations.
Yeah,
you know,
they're beautiful.
Different styles.
I actually have a beautiful one I'm wearing right now, and this is just gorgeous. And you carve these, or you create them. That is really, that's detailed work that you have.
Yes.
All there,
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
And do you just get into like a space when you're creating?
Oh yes, I get lost, and you know, I love beachcombing.
Yeah.
And it's so relaxing and so exciting at the same time. But I also really like to create the jewelry and figure out different ways to hold it.
Yeah.
So like I would do a surfer, to honor all the surfers here, or a sunny day.
Yeah, I love all the mo'olelo, and you have so many different things. So let's walk through some of the earrings and some of the things that we have up here on the top.
So my prongs are inspired by ocean drops. So there's thinking about ocean inspired on all of them. So I'll do waves, and then this is the dripping ocean.
Yeah, and I gotta imagine being at the farmer's market, you have that crowd who comes in and they're really energetically pulled to pieces. And I wanted to ask you, because we don't have to give away the beaches that you frequent, but what is it about going through the sand and maybe being there close to the ocean that you love so much?
It's just, it's so relaxing. I love listening to the waves. I like the exercise, the walking. And then you're just relaxing, and then all of a sudden it's like, this burst of excitement when you find something really cool.
Yeah, that's
and
so
exciting, yeah.
It's wonderful that you've been able to take this next phase of your career and life to make pieces like this. There are some absolutely beautiful rings that you have here. What a great selection. You can just tell me some of the inspiration behind some of these.
So if you look at these pieces, this is like a turtle and a humpback whale. And these are on...
I'm gonna pick one of these up so
Okay.
everyone at home can see, because you really, if I can show you right there, that is really a humpback whale on there.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that you even got that done.
And that's a piece of Coca-Cola sea glass.
Oh, how did it turn this color?
Because when it's tumbled in the ocean for decades, if you look at a Coca-Cola bottle, it's clear, but it has a very slight tint of green. And when it's tumbled, it brings out the color as it's frosting it and making it smooth.
That's gorgeous. I have a ton of friends, even my mom. My mom would love a lot of these too. I'm gonna pick some up so everyone can see. And then we'll end here with these pieces over here.
Yeah, so what the cool thing about sea glass is it all originates from something. Like cobalt is often from Noxzema bottles or poison or medicine bottles.
Yeah, I'll pick that one up so that we can see too.
The bright aquas, so most of the sea glass I find here in Hawaii, but I do get pieces from around the world because we don't have all the colors. Like this beautiful blue piece, aqua piece here is from Italy.
Beautiful.
It's very well known for that beautiful glass. And then these balls that I find, actually went beachcombing in England last year.
You're a world traveler, girlfriend. You love to travel, and I love that you brought this back to the farmers market. But tell everyone where they can find you and how just to get in touch with you if they want to purchase these beautiful pieces.
Well, I go to the Aloha Farm Lovers Kaka'auka Market every Saturday morning from 8 to 12. I'm also going to be at the Haleiwa Arts Festival next Saturday, next weekend. I am in a few stores. I'm in Maui Hands on Maui and Kaikuhali and Haleiwa Downtown Arts Center in Honolulu. And then there's a aesthetic gallery in the Big Island.
Look at
I
you.
have a website, and people can always meet me.
Find ya.
Yeah, they can contact me. I do a lot of custom order pieces with people's own sea glass too.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Well, I think these are all beautiful, beautiful pieces made with a lot of aloha and intention. So mahalo nui for doing that and being here with us today.
Oh,
all right?
thank you.
Yes, of course. All right, don't go away. We have a lot more Hi Now Daily coming up right after this. Beautiful, beautiful
Good.
stuff. Gorgeous.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. We're here at the Compleat Kitchen in Kahala Mall, and I'm back with Richard, who is the store manager here now. Richard, there is an incredible sale that's going on, 20% off. Tell everybody what's going on and what kind of things they can get here with that 20% off.
We have cutlery items, and included in cutlery items are cooking gadgets. And we have a variety of cooking gadgets on this wall over here.
Okay, yes, let's check it out because I like to get in the kitchen, but I'm not like the best chef or anything, but I love to sample different things to maybe make my cuisines a little better. So tell me about some of the favorites.
We have jar openers over here. We have can openers, avocado slicers.
Avocado slicers are a must. Let me just tell you that I do have that. I've got an avocado tree in my backyard, and that is a game changer. It makes every piece the perfect size. It's amazing. Get one of those. That is for the avocados, guys. What else you got?
We have apple slicers. We have juicers. We also have egg slicers as well as peelers. Ceramic peelers are one of the favorites because it stays sharp and it never rusts.
Okay, so this right here, this wall falls under the 20% off because this is the cooking gadgets.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to move over here because you were talking about how we can get things really sharp. And when I say sharp, I'm talking about knives. And we're talking about the knife sale that's happening here at Compleat Kitchen. So I wanted to check in here with Thomas. How's it going, Thomas?
It's going well, Rachel. How are you?
I'm doing good. I mean, you have been cutting it up here at Compleat Kitchen all day. You flew in from Oregon this morning at 4 a.m. to put on these incredible demonstrations. So tell us a little bit about these knives specifically and what you've been doing.
So these are all Shun cutlery. I'm the Western sales manager for the brand, and they're all handcrafted in Seiki City, Japan, out of the best materials that we can find, and they're really great to cut with. And I'm here demonstrating what makes cutting with a sharp knife extra special.
Absolutely. You know what? The phone is ringing because I'm pretty sure somebody's calling in to get one of those gadgets for 20% off and see about these knives as well. So let's go show everybody how this works and how sharp these knives really are.
All right, so one of the things I'm doing is I'm cutting cooked chicken to show that when you cut with a sharp knife, the juices stay put where they're supposed to be.
Right on.
Same thing works with produce, but...
Okay. There you go. Look at the technique. How long you been cutting chicken up and cutting up all the vegetables? You got a background, right?
Yeah, so I'm a classically trained chef. I
There
did
it
that
is.
for about 10 years, and then I've been doing this for 7, so I'm older than I look.
No ways. Youngin over here. I don't even want to tell you how old I am.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did that fantastic. I'm gonna just take a little piece over here. I'm gonna sample that. Oh, perfectly cut chicken. This tastes like a rotisserie from Costco. Is it a Kirkland rotisserie?
I think so, yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell by the perfect salt ratio over here. I love that. Okay, and then can I sample?
Absolutely.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this one-handed because when you're a mom, you just gotta multitask, and sometimes you're doing everything with one hand. Oh, did I do that? Oh,
Perfect.
Hey, okay. How important is it having a sharp knife in the house, even a perfect knife set? Because these ones here are very popular. Yeah.
Yes, so we're the #1 selling Japanese cutlery brand in North America, and it's extremely important to have a sharp knife. Not only does it make cutting more fun, and like I said, it makes the food taste better by keeping the juices there, but most importantly, it's safer. So the less effort you have to put into the knife, the less likely it is that you'll cut yourself.
Absolutely, and Thomas, you're a smart man for moving your hand away as I got a little closer to you. These
Looked like
knives
you were having
are
fun.
very, very sharp Shun knives here at Compleat Kitchen. We are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to tell you all about an incredible giveaway happening here, and it's an Instagram giveaway with the Compleat Kitchen. You're watching Hi Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. To learn more about the historical legacy of Juneteenth, we welcome now Joy Robinson Bell, member of NAACP Honolulu, Hawaii chapter. We're going to welcome you, Joy. Thank you for talking about this important topic of what is Juneteenth.
Thank you, McKenna, for having me. And yes, it is significant. The biggest thing was the news was changing, and it was 1862. And the president was Abraham Lincoln. And he had been negotiating with Congress, and they made a resolve. The Emancipation Proclamation is going to be real. They're going to free slaves. This was big news. So persons who were indentured, and of course slaves, were now made free. But unlike now, we had TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. That was brand new news, right?
Right.
Not then. It was snail mail at best. So around the world, slowly, it got across the country. And everyone woke up on January 1st, 1863, and slaves were free. But not every state. And that's why Juneteenth has a purpose. Every state wasn't free. Those who had Confederate strongholds were not free.
Wow.
It didn't get there until June 19th, 1865, nearly 2 years later, the rest of America learned that slaves were free. It was the Army who came with specific documents. They wanted proof. Show us that they're free. Let me see. And that was the Emancipation Proclamation carried through those states by the Army. And over 250,000 people did not know they were free for over 2 years. Wow. Isn't that insane?
I'm emotional, like just hearing this, and I have chicken skin thinking about what a movement this was, because it is a federal holiday. People are saying, hey, we just got the day off, but there's so much power and there's so much to actually celebrate unity and to just freedom, really.
Exactly, it is freedom. Just think, when you were a slave, you had no rights to speak, to get together, to hug, to touch, to meet in a group. So the freedom of expression. Imagine true aloha, heart to heart, right?
Important.
Brothers, sisters, aunties, cousins, uncles are now together, congregated, celebrating expression, people, unity, and the entire community had a chance to see what it's like to see the joy, the happiness of being free and to be united.
Oh, what a feeling. And you here in Hawaii tomorrow at Kopi'olani Park at Waikiki Shell, you guys are going to be having our own celebration. So tell everybody who's watching how they can be there to celebrate this.
Okay, now the first thing, when you're at home, all your friends, you're home, you're getting ready. We're getting dressed. Red is a powerful color. That's a big deal, right? Secondarily, it starts at 2 o'clock. So there's barbecues, friends and family getting together, sharing our story, sharing our legacy. That's a big thing. And then we come down to Kapolani Park at the Waikiki Shell, and you have the chance, of course, music, dance, vendors. Did I say music? Yeah. Did I say two-step? Absolutely. We get out there, we get together, we have a great time.
I am going to try to make it down there tomorrow, because that sounds like a great way. And I thank you so much, because I think you really just shared a lot of the power, and knowledge is power, right? Thank you so much, Joy, for being here, and thank you for your work.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you so much, McKenna.
You're very welcome. All right, everyone, we have a lot more Hi Now Daily coming up right after this. Don't go away. Thank you for that. I felt that. It's very to just accept.
welcome back to Hi Now Daily. We're here in Kahala Mall at the Compleat Kitchen for their annual sale. It is 20% off of the cutlery and of course the gadgets, right?
Yes.
So back with Richard. Richard, let's just do a recap so everybody knows about the savings that they can get right here at Compleat Kitchen.
Right now, the cutlery items are knives, cutting boards, sharpeners, and we have knife bags, and also scissors, as well as cooking gadgets, a whole variety of cooking gadgets, 20% off. It's a 10-day sale, and it ends on the 23rd this Sunday.
Yes, and then what's happening on Saturday and Sunday are some demonstrations as well, right?
Friday, Saturday, we actually have free knife sharpening with Grey Wolf.
Oh yeah, he was here last year too, right?
Yes, and we can bring in one knife, sharpen it for free, one knife per day.
One knife per day, and then it's just with a minimum of $5 purchase, right?
$5 purchase.
Okay,
yes.
so this is very important. When you bring your knife in to get it sharpened, it has to be in a knife guard, right?
Knife guard, protector, yeah.
Okay, knife guard,
Blade
knife protector. None of that paper towel, no wrapping it in other towels. It has to be a legit knife guard. Okay, so that's very important to mention so you don't come here and then you're like, ah man, I can't get my knife sharpened. But you can still take advantage of the 20% off of the cooking gadgets and of course the knives. And then tell them about the other specials that's going down.
The other promotion we have is you follow us on social media, Instagram, Compleat Kitchen, and you have a chance to win one of 6 knives.
Ooh, and those knives are right here. Okay, so there's one of 6 knives, and it's very important to mention that you guys are giving away all of these knives, so there's gonna be 6 winners, right?
We are, and these 3 knives are from our famous American chef, Thomas Keller. And this is a Miyabi from Japan, and Wursthof knives from Germany.
Oh my gosh, okay.
We're giving them all away.
Giving them all away. All you need to do is follow the Compleat Kitchen on Instagram and also follow Hi Now Daily as well. And one of these could be yours. There's gonna be 6 winners. And I need a new knife because honestly, I've been using my bread knife to cut everything and I think that's not right. Right, Richard?
Yes.
I need a new set of knives. I gotta go talk to Thomas back there. Okay, and then what else we got going on
And the
here?
final promotion we have is if you come in the store and you let us know that you saw the TV show, we have a gift with purchase.
Oh.
And the gift we're giving away is a Swedish sponge.
These Swedish towels are just so adorable.
They're absorbent and they last at least 6 months and they're washing machine safe.
Oh my gosh, you're speaking my love language, Richard. Okay, cool. So again, the recap is the 20% off. It is their annual knife sale that's happening now until the 23rd. So come on in, shop with them here at the Compleat Kitchen. Thank you so much for
you're
having
welcome.
me today.
Thank you, Rachel.
Okay, and now as I move over here, the one thing I didn't get to do was try out Kaulani's yummy rice. And the best part about my job is the incredible perks because like she put it in a whole bowl for me. Okay, this looks incredible. It has the mango in here. Nice and hot off the skillet. Thank you, sister. Oh. Thank you. So she's here today for just like the next 10 minutes. So come and check her out for some samples, but also pick up her bag right here at Compleat Kitchen. You're watching Hi Now Daily, and we are out of here. Oh, I will leave you hanging. Okay. We'll be back.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now if you've been looking for personalized, innovative solutions for your skincare needs, you can start your skin journey with Skin Kahala. Here now with me to share more are Haley Griffin, Sandy Webb, and Easton Messick. Hey ladies!
Hi.
I'm excited to have you here to talk about all the things as we gracefully age. There are certain things that we like to do to take care of our skincare. So let's talk Sculptra. Tell me all about it.
Yes, so Sculptra is a biostimulator. It's an injectable, and we place it under the skin, and what it does is it kind of boosts up your natural collagen, so it gives you that young, plumped, fibrous tissue that you want to have that youthful appearance. It definitely gives you that glow.
So that we can look in the mirror and recognize ourselves again as we age.
Yeah.
Because it's not just graceful, but I'm working it.
Yeah.
You know,
It's part of it though. And you know, it's all a personal choice on what you decide to do. And these are some things that women naturally do and look for, like, hey, how can I have a little bit of that lift? So it is not in taking the place of a filler, it's just something a little different.
Yeah, filler definitely has its place, but this is definitely a natural collagen stimulating alternative. When you pair it with Total Skin, which is ultra laser resurfacing combined with Genius RF microneedling, it's kind of a powerhouse combo. So both are targeted to boost collagen and elastin. So as you age, you're losing 1% per year after age 20, I think.
Yeah.
So by age 40, we've lost up to 20%, and like nobody wants that. Yeah, and we're definitely all products of drinking the Kool-Aid.
Right,
For
right.
sure.
Yes.
So filling out fine lines and wrinkles, giving yourself that natural collagen boost that you once enjoyed.
Ladies, tell me, I've been hearing so much about Skin Kahala. I mean, I have a few girlfriends who've gone to you and just had wonderful, great things, but just some of the other services that you offer in addition to this.
Yeah, we offer everything aesthetic and wonderful. So we offer facials, we offer laser treatments, laser hair removal, we have all injectables, we have IV therapy, we have bioidentical hormone replacement.
Yes,
we
Lord.
are doing everything.
Yeah, and it's a way to treat yourself too. So fellas, also, if you're listening, you are able to go ahead and check out these services as well. But ladies, if you want to treat yourself, I hear it's a very nice, soothing, comfortable vibe.
Yes. Tell us your drink. We'll get you a little drink. We'll have you sit on our pink sofa. We'll talk story.
I'll talk story. Hey, I like that.
We definitely strive to make our clients feel like Skin Kahala is like a second home. When you come, you can't wait to come back. You love our people, you love the things we do, and we strive for excellence, so you love your results as well.
Right, and is this something, I think some of the questions that people might have immediately are, how long do things like this last? What is the time of that?
Yeah, so Sculptra is, you see results starting in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Good to know.
And the results can last for up to 2 years. So every year we're trying to boost that collagen just to maintain where we're at with that growth of our own collagen, and then we're really seeing this like glowy, plumped skin, and it's looking great.
You are speaking my language, ladies, right?
yes.
And I think a lot of people look for this.
Absolutely. You pair it up with our lasers and our microneedling so that we can have the best skin of your life, where it's like decreased crepiness. Help me out with the other stuff, girl.
Yeah.
You know what else?
Crepiness, wrinkles, dark spots,
Yeah.
which we have lots of in Hawaii. So, and it's safe for all skin types, which is really important.
And we have to protect our biggest organ, our skin.
Yeah, I love that. It is wonderful to know. How can people find out more information?
You can go to our website at skinkahala.com. You can find us on Instagram, Skin Kahala. You can find us on Facebook and
TikTok.
All of the things.
Ladies, thank you for elevating the skin game here in Hawaii, right?
Yeah, come see us.
That's awesome. Thank you all so much. All right, don't go away. We have a lot more Hi Now Daily coming up after this. You guys said all those keywords: glow, right? Lift, collagen. We want all of that.
where do I sign up?
Thank you.
Skin Kahala.
Here you go. You can have my card. Aloha nui everyone and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. You know, the Friends of the Library of Hawaii's annual book sale is underway at the McKinley High School cafeteria. More than 125,000 books will be on sale along with games, comics, and art. It goes through June 23rd and proceeds will support Hawaii's 51 public libraries. That's so great. For details, follow Hawaii Library Friends on Instagram or visit their website, friendsofthelibraryofhawaii.org. I highly encourage you, and I'm going to try to make that. I'm actually going to make it out to that. Okay, the 13th Festival of Pacific Arts and Culture has wrapped up, but if you want to relive the events we covered, you can visit our website, hawaiinewsnow.com/festpack. Our Kainoa Carlson had a chance to wrap up the festival. Check this out.
Aloha nui, I'm Kainoa Carlson on the campus of the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Doors just opened behind me as thousands have gathered for the closing ceremonies for FestPack.
We are so excited that many of the nations who have joined us for the 13th Festival of Pacific Arts and Culture have joined us here once again. Eo mai, as we welcome you for our closing ceremonies.
I'm really so proud for all of us. It's an overwhelming feeling, and then just being here in the space and after these 10 days of activities and engagement with 25 countries, more than 2,000 people from 25 countries on our shores. It's not just the first time that we've hosted this festival, that's the first time that has ever happened in the history of Hawaii. So I think something for all of us to be really, really proud of and really humbled by, I think even more, and just full of gratitude and appreciation.
So as well, this big emphasis to be out into the local communities, from West Oahu to Palama Settlement to Windward Mall to the convention to here in Honolulu. Why was that such an important part for the festival this year, being all throughout the local communities?
You know, let me first give credit to the governor, because the governor really wanted to assure that we were bringing this festival out into community. What we did then was look at where the community was. Kaneohe, large population of Native Hawaiians, all the way out to Ko'olauloa, large population of Pacific Islanders, same with UH West Oahu. Palama Settlement's our largest population of Micronesians in the state. And so we really curated a group of venues that afforded us the opportunity to say to our community, this is for you. We wanted to elevate you, we want to lift you up, and ultimately we want to say we see you.
Just talked with the governor. They said something anticipation numbers-wise, 60 to 80,000. It's at 500,000 in terms of participants. When you think about that, the volume of people who came out to learn and attend FestPack, how does that make you and the team feel? It's unbelievable.
That is overwhelming in itself. When I heard today that, you know, our original projections were 60 to 100,000 across the festival over the course of the festival. When we heard today that it looked like we had met that goal on day 2 at the convention center, that doesn't even account for Palama Settlement, for Windward Mall, for UH West Oahu, for Waikiki, and the kudos and the mahalos that we've all been experiencing over the course of the last 10 days. I mean, this really was for us, by us.
What's the one thing you're hoping that these delegations have maybe learned about Hawaii, and the fact that 25 came, participated, the ability to host FestPack here, but what you're hoping delegations from around the Pacific are taking with them when they go home about Hawaii, our home?
In the Pacific, save New Zealand, we're the youngest in the family. New Zealand is the only one younger than us in the entire region. And so what's been fascinating to me is, on one hand, having spent my childhood in the Pacific has always been Hawaii is way up there and doesn't maintain its relationships with all of us. Well, I think what we've done through this engagement is reestablish ourselves as perhaps the young kid at the table, but at the table. And now we have this responsibility to maintain those relationships, but likewise, our older sisters and brothers, our makua, our kupuna, also have this responsibility to maintain us as part of the family. The power of this festival is to establish those platforms, establish those relationships. We now have this equal responsibility to maintain those relationships over time. And so now the work begins.
Makanani, how you feeling right now? We have arrived. It is the closing day for FestPack. All of the emotion, all of the work, everything that went into this year's festival.
It's so bittersweet. I keep telling people, it's like we're so sad to see people go, because I feel like towards the end we really got got it going, and you almost could do another week with everyone. But it's time for everyone to go home. Hawaii has done such a great job hosting. I'm just really proud of us.
Kanani, tell us about what's going to be taking place tonight. What can people expect with the closing ceremony?
Yeah, so tonight, instead of having a national parade, we're going to do a national roll call. So we'll recognize everyone and sort of thank them for their participation. We'll have a couple of speeches and we'll send them off in true Hawaii style with the music and dancing. It was really enriching for Hawaii and for all of our volunteers. Everyone we talked to, everyone had some kind of an exchange that sort of, some cases altered the turn of their lives. The exchanges, the things that they've experienced, just the heartfelt cultural sharing has really left an impact, I think, on our whole community.
I'm filled with gratitude this evening, partly because of the spirit that each of you have brought to this festival.
You've been involved in the planning of the FestPac from the very beginning. How does it feel to see all of the work, all of the delegations here, and what transpired over these past 11 days in Hawaii?
The complexity of the events, the distribution of the events, the kinds of things that we've brought to this festival that have never been done before. I'm incredibly proud of our team, the leadership of Dr. Aaron Salah and all of Gravitas Pacifica, and the many, many hands who we saw and didn't see, and people who filled gaps that we didn't even know we had. Mahalo to everyone.
Now, over the course of the 11 days, there have been so many chicken skin moments. Is there any one moment, one time, one thing that stands out to you?
I think too, for me, the Va'a arrival ceremony for me is a really traditional way that sort of honors our navigating past and our ancestors who traversed oceans. We heard that from many, many of the speakers at the opening ceremony. So for me, that was really special. Rolling right into the opening ceremony, I think obviously the sharing of mele and oli and ceremony and gifts and speeches, 8 hours worth, amazing. But I also think it's the little moments. It's the quiet moments. It's the little one-on-one conversations that people are having on the, wherever they're at, whether it was the third floor, the festival village, satellite stages, that meaningful connection on the individual level really surprised me. We're part of a larger Pacific family. Moana Nui Ake is the ocean that we all call home. We all have a responsibility to it, regardless if you're Hawaiian or not, and I hope this festival really swells pride within each of us and awakens a sense of kuleana for us.
Gov, how does it feel to be standing here today? We saw you at the opening Va'a ceremony, to the parade of delegations which took place earlier, but now to be here at the closing FestPac held here in Hawaii for the very first time.
It's incredible. Jamie and I will never forget it. Bringing this many people together was our dream, and the dream seems to have come true. You mentioned the Va'a ceremony. That really was special because that's where Jamie grew up, and to see the ships come in with the delegates, with the leaders, it kind of blew us away. At the opening ceremony, which was about 8 hours of celebration with all of these nations bonding, was also amazing. We're grateful to Hawaii for coming out in such great numbers and giving everyone so much aloha. I hope people see that the Pacific is united and the people of the Pacific and the leaders of the Pacific embrace one another as family. If we can be a part of that and people remember that Hawaii was a part of that, then it will never be anything that we could, as a family, equal. Makanani said it best. Thank you for welcoming us back into the Pacific. It had been many years since Hawaii had been fully engaged with all of the nations, and that was very special. And I want them to know that we are their ohana and they are our ohana. That really is the message that came through.
What an immense privilege it has been to share the stories of the Pacific and learn more about our kuleana here in Hawaii. Mahalo for watching.
A Hapa day with aloha and pride, going back to 1995. Uncle Paul brought us here first sign, the river in the heart, knows on my mind. Chicken calaquin with the red rice and the peanut jenny on the side.
How's it, Aloha Gang? Today on High Now, we're over here at City Mill. We're with Iris, and we're talking about essential items that they carry here to really keep you and your ohana safe as we talk about hurricane preparedness.
Okay, so there's a lot of things you need to have in your home to be prepared, right? What are you thinking? Flashlights, stuff to store water,
All the essentials,
first aid kits.
things we'll definitely need.
Absolutely. So we carry all of that stuff. Just as simple, you can go with a simple bag like this, and we carry, it holds 2.5 pounds of water, just so you have drinking water for the time period, or anything like to boil water with. Flashlights are really important, so we have a variety of different flashlights. We have big lanterns, we have small flashlights.
And those are super key because obviously in disaster situations, there's not going to be any electricity.
Yeah, and this, we also have these American Red Cross. These are blackout buddies, so they're actually rechargeable lights that you keep plugged in. And if the electricity goes out, you can use it as a night light, emergency light, LED flashlight. They're motion censored, so when you go back and forth, it'll turn on. But these are really essential. First aid kits. You should always have first aid kits, right? In case somebody gets hurt, you don't want to be without that. We have other things to cook with. We won't have electricity, you don't have gas right now. So you need some kind of stove or cooking thing. We carry this butane stove that you can easily boil water on, cook some simple meals with. One of the essential things is actually a radio to keep informed of what's going on. So this is American Red Cross, a crank radio. So you can crank this or plug it in to charge it, but if the electricity runs out, obviously you can keep cranking it and it'll go on. This is also solar powered, so you can leave it outside, recharge on solar. And it also has a USB in here, so you can charge some of your other things.
That is like vitally important. That might be the only form of communication that you have.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're talking about radio, they'll tell you what's going on, where emergency places
And then
are.
where to go. Yeah.
Then we also have what we call a water bulb. Again, water storage is really important. So we have simple bags, or we have a water bulb. This seals off a tub, so you can put water in there and keep it clean. A lot of people use this, so for cooking water, you need to take a bath or something to wash with, wash your dishes. This is a really good way to keep the water clean.
Okay, what about the water bug?
The water bug is if something gets flooded, right? So you can use this to pump things out. Floors get flooded in your kitchen if you're in low areas. You can use
We
this
just
to
had
help.
all that rain.
Oh
a couple of
yeah,
months back.
we sold a lot of these. We sold a lot of these because it helps pump out the water that is maybe settling in your kitchen or your living room. This is a quick dam. This a lot of people use. We sold a lot of these during the rainy season too.
What are these?
These actually go in front of doorways or driveways or something to keep the water from coming in. Unroll it and then use it, and it actually acts like a dam to keep everything behind it. Dry bags, of course. Dry bags are really important. People use dry bags when they go kayaking and stuff, but in case of a hurricane, you want to put stuff in here that you don't want to get wet. Some clothes, maybe some extra food, and you just have that around in case you have to leave the house.
This company, Goal Zero, City Mill, you guys carry a variety of their products. This is a great company, and a lot of it obviously solar-based.
Yeah, all solar-based. And we have different kind of solar power. This is just a solar power panel that you can use, and you can use this to charge cell phones. This is a lantern, which is really important. So if you don't have batteries, or your batteries run out, or you don't have a crank, you can use this. And this is also solar powered. It's a lantern. You just open it up, you let it charge, you turn it on, and it lasts. We have some pamphlets out in the front on our end caps that are ready for hurricane, or you can ask any of our staff in our 8 City Mill stores.
In today's Foodland 5, we make an easy one-pot dish that is ready to enjoy in under 30 minutes. Here are the 5 ingredients you'll need. All right, you're gonna go ahead and get those clams, which you're gonna need 3 pounds of fresh Manila clams, 1 Redondo's Portuguese sausage, you're gonna wanna dice that up really nice, 1 small sweet onion, also diced, 1 can of diced tomatoes, and 1 cup, or maybe a little bit more, of that nice white wine. And so, you know, the great, wonderful thing about Foodland 5 is, it's been a joke around here, it makes it simple for women like me who don't really know how to cook. It makes it easy, and these recipes can all be found there. So what we're gonna start off by doing right now is we're gonna take a little bit of this olive oil, we're gonna put it over here on this low fire, get that nice and going. You're gonna take those onions that are already so nicely chopped, as well as the Portuguese sausage, and we're gonna let that go here. Ooh, God, it made a sound. Love that. We're gonna let this kind of simmer around, let it caramelize a bit as it gets all nice and all those flavors really get in there, mix that around really nice. My favorite part of cooking, and when recipes call for this, is putting a little bit of that white wine that it calls for. It says for a cup, but you know, anti-malarial vibes, we're gonna get this. We're gonna put just a little bit more of this. Yeah, let that reduce down to like half its size. We're gonna add a little bit of this into my glass over here, a little bit more there. Perfection, loving this, loving this. All right, then what we've done as this goes over here, and then we're gonna bring this, which has been beautifully, whoa, that's heavy. Hold please, whew. Okay, and you guys look at this, just like TV magic, clean up as we go, which my dad taught me, boom. We have our wonderful Portuguese sausage manila clams, and the beautiful thing is it smells wonderful. And you have all this wonderful sauce and great things. 5 ingredients, you guys. 5 ingredients that you can get all in Foodland. There you have it. It looks, oh gosh, this is beautiful. And this little broth, the situation, wonderful. All right, just like that, look at this. I did it! Success! Success right there. Mahalo nui for tuning in today. We'll see you guys all tomorrow on Hi Now Daily. Cheers! Not too sweet.